It all starts with fire, a ship burning in the night, bodies floating in the harbor, and one man left alive to tell the story. The cops think they've got a simple case, a massacre between criminals, another day in the underworld. But nothing about this story is simple. A few weeks earlier, it began with a lineup: five men, each one a professional liar, thief, or killer. The kind of men who know better than to trust anyone. They were thrown together by chance, or so it seemed. But Chance has a strange sense of humor. What started as a joke, a plan to get even with the cops, became something bigger, darker, and far more dangerous. They pulled off a job together, then another, and with each score, the stakes grew. There was talk of a name, whispered in corners, passed between the brave and the doomed, a ghost, a myth, a man who ruled the criminal world from the shadows. Nobody had seen him, but everyone feared him. He was everywhere and nowhere, capable of anything. His name meant death. And as the jobs got riskier, the whispers turned into orders. Someone was pulling the strings, setting traps, testing loyalties. Every man in that group began to wonder if he'd already made a deal with the devil, and didn't know it yet. Then came the final job, the one that was supposed to set them all free. A ship, a cargo, millions in drugs, or maybe nothing at all. No one was sure. They only knew that the name behind it, the one they feared most, wanted it destroyed. When the smoke cleared, nothing made sense. The bodies, the betrayal, the lies, all tangled in a story too twisted to be real. Only one survivor remained, sitting in a police station, telling the tale in fragments, half confession, half fairy tale. The detective across from him tried to piece it together, to find the truth hidden in the contradictions. Who gave the orders? Who killed the crew? Who was the ghost in the dark pulling every string? The storyteller swore he was just a pawn, just another crook caught in a game far beyond his reach. He painted a picture of fear, of loyalty turned to ashes, of a man so ruthless he'd kill his own men without hesitation. Every word sounded sincere, every detail so vivid it couldn't possibly be a lie, and yet something didn't fit. After the interview ended, the detective sat back and looked around the room. The bulletin board, the papers, the mug on his desk. Slowly, pieces began to connect. Names, places, words, all lifted from random details in the very room they were sitting in. The story wasn't real. It was built from scraps, invented on the spot. Outside, the survivor limped away, slow, quiet, unnoticed. But as he turned the corner, the limp faded. The hand that shook with fear steadied. His back straightened, and the mask slipped. The detective ran to the window, realization crashing over him. The man they'd been chasing, the phantom who haunted every criminal's nightmare, had been sitting right in front of them the entire time. By the time the cops hit the street, he was gone. No trace, no name. Just the echo of a line that would haunt them forever. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And just like that, he disappeared. Can you guess the movie?